Hallo Leute, willkommen zu einem neuen Genshin Impact Video. Wir haben hier einen neuen Legendenauftrag. Wir haben es auch schon aktiviert. Kein bloßer Stein, eine komische Welt voller Banditen. Wir sollen zur Abenteuergilde in Liyue. Wir sind auch schon da. Let's go.
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people? Awesome! We're good at that!
I have no reason to doubt your ability. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission, head over to the dock and talk to Uncle Dai.
Onkel Dai! Abschnitt. Ja, Onkel Dai, wo bist du? 50 Meter.
Hey, are you Uncle Dai?
I am indeed. No.
Huh? How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face.
Right again! You're pretty perceptive!
Oh mein Gott, ist er schlau.
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're made of from a long way off. Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo woo! That's why we're here! Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle.
So there is someone else! Do you think we're not up to the job?
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Mines are dangerous places, as I'm sure you're aware. As such, I've enlisted Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, he'll tell you its value to the... I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul on Tevat that knows rocks better than him. I'd be a fool to not enlist an expert of his caliber.
You're
Keine
a
Ahnung,
fool
Mann.
if you think you found Tevat's #1 rock expert.
Oh? And why might that be?
Because Tevat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of...
Keine Ahnung, wer das ist.
Haha! Didn't expect that, did you? Wait here, look!
Wir gehen ihn holen, aber ich habe keine
That
Ahnung wen.
Zhongli is listening to the storyteller.
Ah.
Let's head over.
Zhongli. So, der ist schon da oben. Na, wo bist denn du? So oben?
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Damn it, son, Rex Lapis.
Oh. Here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you. Do you have time?
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
Wir haben eine
We
Mission
need
angenommen.
someone who understands geology and ore.
Someone who understands geology and ore.
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Tevat more qualified? The requester claims to have enlisted Tevat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon does...
You appear to have taken his claim.
Oh, no. It's just...
Oh, no,
Uncle Dai doesn't know he's... Paimon just wants to enlighten him.
I see. Well, then it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Hat sich die Stimme geändert?
Really?
Irgendwas kommt mir anders vor.
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, we are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still...
Stop being so modest, Zhongli. Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Dai.
Ab zu Onkel Dai. Wie, das ist wieder so eine Quest, wo wir die ganze Zeit hin und her laufen sollen. Da raste ich aus. Guck.
Uncle Di, we're back!
Oh, and this must be...
Yep. Hyman doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still,
Uh-huh, so you say. It's no use me singing his praises. You'll,
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Hello, young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And
Oh, die kennen sich.
Longsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli. I've heard about you.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Di, aren't you gonna test them?
Das hattest du also vor.
Huh? I wouldn't know where to start.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhongli wins,
A contest? Why,
I admire your enthusiasm.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you.
stop talking the talk and
I'm just saying it like I see it.
So you're an appraiser.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a...
Huh? How could you forget?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew...
So, do you have a port?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rock, Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in...
Ah, a key...
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. In the moment of its formation, the...
Such a detailed.
Alter, was geht hier vor
Everything he
sich?
said.
Wir reden über Steine.
I've yet...
I've seen
Was ist
many.
das für eine
Of
Quest?
course, Uncle Di.
Very well.
Unglaublich. Okay. Vielleicht wird's jetzt interessanter. So sah es nicht aus. Ah, hier rum. Jo, da sind wir. Es geht. Pupser.
Whoa, this mine is.
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. I led a team around the entire mine.
So 4 miners had disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives.
Unlikely. There's no other...
Huh. Such a huge mine. Did you really manage to explore every corner?
Underground, overground. We left no stone unturned.
We'll need to explore the site ourselves.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever...
Na freilich.
So strange.
Aber das gerne.
How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Over here! What's this?
What's this?
Pile of shirts.
A few everyday items.
1, 2. Huh. That seems right. These must be spares, right?
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap on.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift.
So, they didn't.
Correct.
Vielleicht haben sie nicht gebraucht.
Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they had time to take their tools, but not their everyday...
Why would someone...
One, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. Or 2, they were forced to leave.
Oh.
It's certainly a possibility.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were...
Aha, aha.
Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues.
Was ist da wohl passiert?
Kunjun, what?
Oh, right on time.
Das habe ich auch
Did you find
gesehen.
anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues.
Or what?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. Okay.
Oh, was macht er für Sachen?
Looks like he's concentrating.
I see. For
A child?
I'm.
Also, how?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I
Der
can.
lügt. Oh mein Gott, immer diese
Perceive.
Lügner hier.
You mean you can?
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area.
Amazing. So you can.
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Other core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger.
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability indeed. It was prudent of Uncle D.
I'm glad I can be of. Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this.
This will take us north, away from the
North. Another clue from.
Oh, was verheimlicht der trotzdem? Irgendwas stimmt nicht. Ich spüre es. Hu. Was für ein Name?
Excuse me, sir.
Ah, yes, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. I stayed behind with the other four. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter and maybe...
So the men that were out working disappeared. Perhaps an accident occurred.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. Found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Di.
Oh, das nehmen wir mit. Jetzt können wir mit dem reden.
You're back. How are the...
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes. Yet,
Forced to?
who indeed? Those who kept work.
Now that you mention, could someone have...
This leads me to my third.
A child? But there are no settle...
Unlikely as it sounds, that
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north.
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been invaluable to the investigation, but
Not so fast.
you're right. There are only a few... In the meantime...
Agreed.
All right. Me and...
Okay. Passiert was? Passiert
so.
nichts?
They're gonna talk to the people,
Correct.
but there aren't any more.
Wait.
Huh? Oh yeah. Where's Kunjun?
Kunjun, wo bist du?
Kunjun, what are you searching for? We're on.
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious stone known as
Dragonfall.
Nicht mein Fachgebiet.
Dragonfall is often used in fort.
I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you.
I don't even know where to start with it. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was, perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember.
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor.
Really? Oh,
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the...
Great. Let's have a look.
Let's have a look. Come on. Come on, Paimon.
Wait, there are tracks here. These must must have been left by the mine.
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass.
Okay. Langsam wird's interessant hier. Na, was gibt es hier? Fußabdrücke, oh mein Gott.
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass.
If we follow their footprints,
Folge den Fußabdrücken. Da sind die nächsten.
oh no, the footprints end here.
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Noch mehr reden.
Hi there.
Am I? Why?
Stop bothering me.
Jeez, whatever.
Alter, was für ein frecher Typ. Unglaublich. Da fragt man nach Hilfe und wird abgewiesen. Oh mein Gott. Die Abteilung.
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were...
Yeah, that
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving...
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless...
Huh.
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair.
And they took...
Yes, they followed it straight...
let's go after them.
Okay. 150 Meter. Oh. Soll ich die besiegen? Komm, wir besiegen die jetzt. Ah, scheiße, ich hab die falschen Einheiten. Na egal, zu spät. Zu spät. Guck mal hier.
Disappear!
Was?
Go, Baron!
Cool it!
No escape!
Erstmal den hier besiegen. Den auch am meisten. Oh Gott, was passiert hier? Erstmal sterben.
Ha! Shadow Raven! Black Knight fall!
So, der ist down. Der Pisser. Oh Gott, ich bin gestorben einfach so. Ich komme hier nicht raus. Der Fettsack. Der ist so fett. Beleben uns mal wieder. Zack. Ich habe die falschen Einheiten. Die sind zu schwach. Aber das wird schon.
Windblade!
Wenn wir den Fettsack los sind, dann wird alles leichter. So. Der nächste ist der hier.
Oz, reveal the...
Was geht mit dem ab da hinten?
Freeze! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Bin abgehauen.
Windblade!
Let it rain!
Komm schon.
That's cheap!
Jetzt der Cheating.
Bet you can't get it!
Oh, der ist down. Komm, ich kill den schnell.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen!
Na, kannst gar nichts mehr wacken, ne? Kannst gar nichts mehr wacken hier. Okay, kann doch.
I'll race you there! By royal decree!
Mit dir, du Schmock. Einfach Level 80. So, weg. Jetzt bist du dann.
with the wind!
Das ist kein Thema.
Windblade!
Und weg. Nice. Hemde Truhe. Weiter geht's.
More footprints. There's a person over there.
Oh my god, there's a person over there.
Save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for?
Wir sollten mal unsere Truppe wechseln hier. Ich will die Mona haben. Da ist sie.
It is as the stars foretold.
Dich heilen wir auch nochmal schnell. Jetzt sind wir ready. Oh. Nein, verdammt. Ich habe die falschen Einheiten. Komme ich hier noch weg? Ich habe es zu spät gesehen. Obwohl, komm. Wir besiegen die jetzt. Da ist er schon.
Freeze! Windblade!
No escape. Let me scribe.
Weh, du haust ab. Ich habe das Gefühl, der haut gleich ab, weil er gar nichts mehr macht. Aber geil, wenn ich den so besiege. Ist er weg? Nee. Krass, der macht einfach nichts. Wie witzig. Ich möchte so nichts machen.
Dodge this!
Naja. Besser für uns.
Don't get from cool it!
Wie, du haust ab. Nein. Immer noch hier? Krass.
Go, go, Baron.
Hab noch nie so einen Bug gehabt. Aber wir nutzen das natürlich aus. Hahaha. Mit dir. Witzig wäre, wenn die jetzt wieder zurückkommen. Okay, Glück gehabt.
Disappear!
Und weg mit euch. Zack.
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking. My name is Wanyu.
Huh?
A minor?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of four. Really?
Yes.
Really?
I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju. I was in a hurry.
I think that's all we need.
I hope it's useful to. I'd better get going.
Geh weg, geh nach Hause zu deinem Mann. Oder zu deinem Freund.
According to
Oder
the
zu deiner
scholar,
Familie.
the miners were heading
Machst
for
du hier auch
Can we
alleine?
be absolutely...
a child with a group of adults. Sounds, but...
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Alter, der geht mir so auf den Sack.
It looks promising. I'll do my best.
Konjun, der mit dem Stein redet. Was ein Typ.
It's the same group, all right. They followed this road.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing is something
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But praise from Mr. Zhongli is high praise indeed.
It's a good thing we brought our kun...
It feels like...
Be that as it may, 4 fully grown men in a trance like...
Oh, you're quite...
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings. But we have encountered many clues along the way. The miners headed in the direction.
Great!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle...
Clever thinking.
Du bist so schlau. So. 500 Meter. Da teleportieren wir aber hin. Wo sind wir?
Hey!
Das ist auf
Over
dem Boden.
here on the ground! Is this one of the missing people?
There's a basket lying here, too.
Hey!
Das steht doch hier.
Judging by his appearance,
Should we wake...
I
Sounds like he's whispering something.
it seems that he thinks he still has work to do. There's a camp nearby. We should take him there and monitor his condition.
Okay. Dann soll er sich mal ausruhen.
How is he? He won't die, right?
He's worked himself into a stupor.
Paimon heard him talking about digging for something.
It's certainly a possibility.
It looks like there's something in his pocket. Are these ore fragments? I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine. He's...
How he came to be here,
So he was kidnapped. But if they didn't need him, why would...
unless something happened.
Ugh. Paimon's had enough.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have some...
What is it? Ooh, is it a present?
Something
Ja, genau, ein
for
Geschenk.
us?
Jetzt mitten in der
As I
Quest.
mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you on this kick, I was so happy when these are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you.
It's beautiful. Oh,
Teuer
and
aus.
But of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Zhongli. Huh? Is something wrong?
On the contrary, I just hadn't anticipated, but thank you.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift that... Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some...
you sure?
Ores are the crystals of the earth. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off.
Rest, eat. Oh,
Huh?
traveler. Does
You mean the ore that Kunjun's...
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in...
Elemental reactions can
Indeed they can. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue... Now,
Yeah, if he knows of its existence... Weird.
there are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kun,
Ulterior motives?
a conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. As we're drawing closer to our goal, I believe we should continue to follow this road through. When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over. We should ensure this miner is set.
Bla bla bla. Altstein. Bin gespannt, was die damit machen können. Werden wir wahrscheinlich später erfahren. Ah, jetzt muss ich töten, oder? Nee. Naja.
Windblade!
Stirb.
Kunjun!
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr.
There are many beautiful rocks here, but then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time.
So there's never...
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased.
That makes sense.
Indeed. Let's keep...
Ja, lass weitermachen.
Wow.
And there's so many mistakes.
This ancient... Let's conduct separate investigations. All right, then.
Alright then.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet.
Doesn't seem very interesting.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see.
Oh! Was passiert hier?
This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. It's not...
Whatever. Paimon's going to... If you don't try...
Oh.
When has Paimon ever... Wait a minute. Paimon can fly.
All of you, come here.
Huh? Zhongli's voice came from... Quick, let's go see...
Quick. So, wieder so eine Quest, wo wir hin und her laufen. Oh Mann. Vielleicht passiert noch etwas. Wo ist denn der?
This has been newly dug. It would appear our...
Is that a voice coming from the...
Compose yourself. There is an unusual presence.
Oh, bist du jetzt in einem Tunnel? Oh mein Gott. Was passiert hier? Die arbeiten noch, die Kleinen.
Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
Sind verflucht, die Armen.
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until they opened the gate.
Gott.
The seal bears.
Der Teufel. Oh, die kämpfen gegen mich.
What do we do? We can't hurt them.
Jawohl, Zhongli. Was ist denn das? Jawohl, Kunju. Oder Kunju, keine Ahnung, wie du heißt. Jawohl, es passiert doch etwas. Was ist das für ein Monster? Azhdaha oder keine Ahnung wie heißt. Zerstör mir dich, du Pupser.
What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition.
Oh mein Gott, der ist stark.
Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Azhdaha,
Also ich glaube, wir müssen
this
mit
is not how we
Zhongli
intended for
kämpfen.
events to transpire.
So, der macht am meisten
Not
Schaden hier.
your words.
Also ich
Your
hoffe.
life is mine.
Oh mein Gott. Oh, wir müssen da auf diese Vorrichtung. Okay, bevor wir sterben, heilen wir uns mal schnell. Geiler Gegner. Also wir brauchen diese Vorrichtung, damit wir hoch können. Yes. Guck mal, wie viel Leben der hat. Oh mein Gott. Oh, Fettsack!
Cool it.
Oh mein Gott, was passiert hier? Aus dem
Delve
Nichts.
into death.
Quake Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Was laberst du, Alter? Stirb einfach. Oh, wir müssen hoch. Also, glaube ich.
The enraged
Ah,
earth will not absolve you.
Mal heilen. Hey, wir haben trotzdem Schaden abbekommen. Und er ist gestorben, oder? Nee, war kurz davor. Da steht auch noch, bereiten Sie sich vor. Und wir gehen einfach rein.
You've recovered. How can that?
Focus your efforts, Morax. Cowardly insects.
Quake.
Fisher.
This is order.
Gib ihm! Gib ihm doch nicht. So wenig Schaden.
Crumble.
Komm schon. Läuft gut.
Rise. Dodge this. With the wind.
Quake. Enraged earth will not absolve you.
Ah, der geht wieder ab, dieser Arsch. Ich kann auch nicht ausweichen. Nein, tot.
I'm feeling a
Okay,
little.
heilen wir den erstmal. Bevor wir weitermachen. Zack. Wir nehmen auch was zur Stärkung und für die Verteidigung. Zack. Zack. Jetzt müsste es besser laufen.
Off.
Oh, einfach 2000 Schaden mehr.
No, not the mountain's permanence.
Läuft! Läuft nicht!
Freeze.
There is no atonement. For a 1,000-year pain.
Ey, wir haben nicht mal die Hälfte. Und er kommt wieder mit diesem Kackattacken. Aber wir können ja ausweichen. Oh, okay. Doch nicht. Ah!
Dodge this.
No escape.
Komm schon. Jawohl, gut Schaden gemacht. Das gefällt mir gestorben. Mona, besieg ihn.
The stars.
Oder stirb. Eins von beiden. Okay, das ist nicht gut. 57 Sekunden. Okay, wir müssen aufpassen. Heilen. Heilen. Ding ist, wir haben nicht so viele Möglichkeiten zu heilen. Oh, was geht mit dem ab? Nein, falls er...
Enraged earth will not absolve you.
Okay, das ist gut. Jetzt einmal springen. Okay, hat nicht geholfen. Ne, du Pupser.
There is no atonement for a 1,000-year pain.
Ey, der wiederholt sich einfach. Naja, dann wiederholen wir uns auch mal. Spring.
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
So dauert es mir zu lange. Oh mein Gott, was macht der? Was ist das? Krank. Geile Sache. Gefällt mir. Darf ich dich rekrutieren? Oh mein Gott! Heilen wir den mal. Krasse Musik. So, jetzt geht's ab.
Windblade.
Is once not enough?
Na, jetzt verpisst du, jetzt hast
You
du
would
nicht
forsake
Angst,
me
ne?
again?
Oh, Oh!
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Einfach so aus dem Nichts ein Boss. Oh, noch ein richtig geiler. Fällt mir. Nein, weg. Ich glaube, der macht wieder seine scheiß Attacken.
Let it rain.
Crumble.
Nein!
You got me.
Order guide.
Kommt doch richtig gut Schaden.
Dodge this.
The enraged earth will not absolve you.
Was macht er jetzt? Oh, wir müssen weg. Schnell. Und den einen Typen wieder heilen. So, nice. Weiter geht's. Was? Oh!
Don't get frostbite. Windblade.
Komm schon. Let's go. Jetzt zerstören wir den. Ah!
Crumble.
Crumble. Nick. Oh, der macht's auch.
From rock to dust.
Ich brauche Ember.
Sooner or later.
So, jetzt macht er seine Kackattacken gleich. Wir können Ember zurückholen. Machen wir auch sofort. Zack. Und wir müssen sie heilen. Die schaue ich auch mal. Ah, scheiße.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
Go. Auch wenn es nicht viel Schaden ist, Schaden ist Schaden. Face. Jawohl. Komm her. So. Na gut.
Rise. Quake.
Scheiß Attacken von denen.
Free. Crumble.
Come on. Oh, jawohl. Das ist gut. Gib ihm.
Rise.
Oder verpiss dich.
Lorax,
Dieser Arsch.
you think you can destroy me?
Yes. Let's go. Ein Viertel Leben noch.
Cool it.
Fuck. Verpiss dich wieder. Alter, was ein Gegner. Da kommt er.
What's the hurry?
Quake.
Cowardly insects!
Crumble.
No escape.
Komm schon.
Oh, so sorry.
Das ist gut.
Quake.
Viel Schaden.
Vicious!
Dann macht er so etwas. Oh, wir sind kurz vorm Tod. Heilen. Heilen.
Dodge this.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Nein!
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Du Arsch.
Order
Jawohl.
guide you.
In your face. Komm schon.
Go, go, Baron!
Ich gebe jetzt einfach Vollgas. No, it's no fun. Gib ihm. In your face die ganze Zeit.
Let it rain!
Crumble.
Kann ich so.
From rock to dust.
Quake.
Come on.
The enraged earth
Oh, bist du weg.
will not absolve you.
Nein. Komm schon. Oh mein Gott, wir haben uns gerettet. Dieser scheiß Fettsack. Come on. Oh, 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 oh. Schnell mal heilen. So, die scheinen wir auch mal.
Dodge this.
Come, experience an eon of suffering.
No. Die Musik, oh mein Gott.
Cool it.
Wie die hier ausrasten.
Right. I will have order.
Come on, nicht mehr viel.
Quake.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
Ah, jetzt kommen natürlich diese scheiß Attacken. Wir besiegen dich trotzdem. Jetzt. Gib ihn. Verpiss dich. Oh, der ist einfach verschwunden.
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground.
You should call it by its name, Azhdaha. Fate.
Echt der?
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant.
No. You have forgotten.
That voice!
Azhdaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while.
Oh mein Gott.
You're...
Azhdaha. The very same.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage.
Hä?
Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Azhdaha, the whole heaven and earth. Yin and yang. Opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Azhdaha you see there.
Krass.
So there are two Azhdahas?
No, it can't be.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces. That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in it.
The audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of...
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful
There would be no harm in it.
You haven't changed. Azhdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. However, the memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. Erosion ground Azhdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Azhdaha, now incomplete.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the Layla.
This much is true. Which is why you attacked the chasm in the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production. The citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struck, Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion. But it was futile. And so, we became you.
Wow.
And from your will, I emerged.
OMG.
I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Azhdaha.
No! No!
I am the remnants of Azhdaha's benevolence. The echo of a contract set in stone.
No, no! This is I, Azhdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains.
Morax is not.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect.
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as... Strange. What is this feeling? And all this?
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt.
No! That isn't true!
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
More axe!
Verpiss dich! Dreckskind.
The little girl vanished.
Are you satisfied, Azhdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no... So, Morax, you call...
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old...
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of...
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon.
Your power is near. Shall we get going? You and...
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going.
Nice. Wir sind durch. Richtig sexy. War ein super Kampf. Und was für eine geile Welt, die hier gemacht haben. Oh mein Gott. Was passiert, wenn ich da reingehe?
Bet you can't keep up
Oh,
with
ich kann
me.
nicht rein. Okay. Okay, sorry. Gar nichts gemacht.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners.
Okay. Ui, da ist schon da.
So there you are. My men and I found your clue. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems he'll be okay. Huh?
Nothing. Pay it no mind.
Cave?
They're exhausted, but not in danger.
Right. Well, thank you, all of you.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy.
Kunjun, we should be calling you Azhdaha.
Not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans.
You always did have a great
Curious how swords and daggers are blind. Yet their creators see so much.
Azhdaha. I am no longer the Geo-Archon.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen.
Even you met such a fate.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness...
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained by heaven. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary. When you reach the...
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago. And...
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done...
That day in the chasm.
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength.
Hence, my inception. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, old friend. God of contracts.
Verpiss dich jetzt! Scheiß Drache.
Thank you, Azhdaha.
My life is at an end. I will join the eternal flow.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Hoffe nicht. Der war echt krass.
Yes. Don't be...
Wow. That was so...
In fact, we have yet to meet the... He was. Centuries may have passed since then. But events...
Oh, eine Geschichte, geil.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo-life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Azhdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
Krass. Was soll ich sagen? Ich bin geflasht. Geile Story.
1,000 years ago, Azhdaha attacked the chasm. I tried to... During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Azhdaha could sense this despite being the victor. I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me. He was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, personally sealing away an old friend. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the... But I was a god of mankind. My identity may change.
You still care a...
Call it... I must thank you.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
Oh, yeah. I'm so... not He told us about Conria and the Zhongli. You're a
I cannot.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information.
I understand. But
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Azhdaha? Too painful to talk.
it was signed before it all began. You two are friends to me.
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears you're understanding there are many events of ages past. Many secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded, but you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead.
Nice. Von einer komischen Story wurde zu einem geilen Kampf. Hat Spaß gemacht. Traumlösungsmittel. Ein Gegenstand, der in der Lage ist, die aus Erinnerung und blapp und schon weg. Was haben wir da bekommen? Ah, wahrscheinlich hier oder hier. Nein. Hier? Auch nicht. Nein. Hier auch nicht. Keine Ahnung, wo das ist. Naja, wir sind durch. Wir haben gesehen, dass wir neue Aufträge haben. Einmal Noel, der Weg zur ritterlichen Ausbildung und einmal Diona, Kätzchen mit Spezialgetränk. Die beiden Quests, besser gesagt die Einladungsereignisse, werden wir dann im nächsten Video spielen. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Ciao, ciao.